Imagine a world where the most innocent among us, our children, face unimaginable horrors. A world where trust is shattered and a tiny life is brutally extinguished. Today, we delve into one such story, a case that shook a community and pierced the hearts of parents everywhere. This is the tragic tale of Fallon Fridley, a radiant 2-year-old whose laughter was silenced far too soon. It was August of 2020 when 2-year-old Fallon Fridley began spending her days with Kirstie Flood, a former family friend entrusted as her babysitter. For 4 months, 3 days a week, everything seemed normal. But on December 9th, 2020, the normalcy shattered. Fallon was found unresponsive in Kirstie's care, rushed to the emergency room, her young life hanging by a thread. Kirstie's explanation? A fall at the park earlier that day, hitting her head. A tragic accident, or something far more sinister? At the hospital, Fallon's mother, Kristen, faced every parent's worst nightmare. Denied immediate access to her daughter, she wrestled with fear and confusion, perhaps even initial suspicion from authorities. Doctors worked feverishly, delivering vague updates, but one phrase became a chilling refrain. A question about a heartbeat. Fallon was alive, but barely. Her tiny body was fighting for survival against injuries that couldn't be explained by a simple fall. As the hours ticked by, the truth began to surface, piece by agonizing piece. When detectives finally spoke with Kirstie Flood, her demeanor, particularly her apparent unawareness of Fallon's critical condition, immediately raised red flags. What unfolded next was horrifying. Doctors revealed to investigators the true extent of Fallon's trauma: a skull fracture, a swollen and bleeding brain, internal bleeding, and a significant injury to her liver. This wasn't an accident. This was brutal, intentional violence. The investigation intensified, leading detectives to Kirstie Flood's phone. What they discovered there painted a disturbing picture. Her search history revealed chilling queries, premeditated and calculated, betraying a monstrous intent. Searches like, what happens if you hit a child in the head? What happens if a baby is dropped? And how to heal a concussion in a toddler were found. These weren't the searches of a worried babysitter after an accident. They were the digital footprints of a potential killer, attempting to cover her tracks, or perhaps even inflict harm. But the horror didn't end with Kirstie. The investigation soon implicated her boyfriend, too. While Kirstie Flood was ultimately charged with murder, the case revealed that the abuse was not an isolated incident, and multiple individuals were aware, or even complicit in Fallon's suffering. The specific details revealed during the trial painted a picture of sustained cruelty, culminating in the fatal injuries. It was a betrayal of trust on every conceivable level, leaving a permanent scar on the community and Fallon's grieving family. Fallon Fridley died at the hospital, a victim of unspeakable savagery. Her short life became a rallying cry for justice, sparking a movement known as Justice for Fallon. This case serves as a stark reminder of the hidden dangers that can lurk, even in seemingly safe environments. It highlights the critical importance of vigilance, not just for parents, but for everyone in a community, to protect our most vulnerable. The pain of Fallon's loss is immeasurable, but her memory continues to advocate for child safety. Cases like Fallon's force us to confront uncomfortable truths about the darker side of human nature. They also reinforce the need for stronger protections for children and more stringent background checks for caregivers. While we can never undo the past, we can honor Fallon's memory by committing to preventing such tragedies from ever happening again. Let Fallon Fridley's story be a beacon, urging us all to be the voice for the voiceless, to protect the innocent, and to ensure that no other child suffers the fate of this beautiful 2-year-old girl. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and remember to subscribe for more true crime analysis.